Do you know, you look just like my granddaughter. Back at the tea urn, Kevin Carter from my English class is sipping tea from a PTA bone china cup. He dunks a home ec flapjack unsuccessfully. The tea turns into beige soup. "Hey, Jude," he says. "Want a hand?" "No thanks, Carter. Keep it to yourself," I retort. "Call me Kevin if you like." He grins. "Okay, thanks, Carter." "Suit yourself. I'd be a good waiter, you know. Careful, fast." He sticks out a leg and shows me a huge, clunky rollerblade boot, then does a fancy turn, slopping tea all over his jeans. "I'm just learning," he says. "Brendan Coyle is setting up a street hockey team." He points through the window where some Year 8 lads are skating about in the floodlit playground, battering each other with hockey sticks. "Nice," I say. "Will you look at that?" he guffaws, looking out across the hall. "Who does he think he is, Elvis Presley?" Dad and Victoria have reached the head of the line for Miss Devlin. Victoria looks neat in a dark city suit, but Dad is wearing a grey raincoat over his white rhinestone catsuit. He has a gig later, an 80th birthday party at some old folks' home. I should explain. Dad is an Elvis impersonator. This is not a fact I tell many people. I have no intention of telling Kevin Carter, obviously. Miss Devlin does a double take and gives Dad a forbidding look over the rim of her teacup. "Think he's someone's dad, or just the floor show?" Kevin Carter muses. "No idea." I let my hair swing forward to camouflage the blushes as I prepare a new tray, piled high with flapjacks and dishwater tea, and Carter lets out a low whistle as Year 8 siren Christina Kowalski wiggles past. She is wearing something that might have once belonged to a Barbie doll, but has now shrunk in the wash. Scary. "Christina Kowalski is hot," Carter breathes, executing a perfect figure of 8 on his rollerblades before crashing into the tea urn. Hot is not a word I'd use to describe Christina. She is wearing so little she may be in danger of frostbite. Gran and Grandad join the end of Miss Devlin's queue. Grandad is wearing his yellow tartan waistcoat with the Marilyn Monroe tie, and Gran is knitting as she waits. It's the green scarf today. At only 3 meters long, it's easily the most portable. "Who are they?" Carter gawps, following my gaze. "Unreal! I wonder what poor kid has to put up with grandparents like that." My heart plummets. Carter is going to guess the exact identity of that poor kid unless I take evasive action fast. "Actually," I tell him, "they're Christina Kowalski's mum and dad." "Parents!" he yelps. "They can't be. They're way too old." Christina only joined the school this term, and so far she's a bit of a mystery girl. "Oh, yes," I lie. Very strict, too. Mr. Kowalski used to be a championship boxer. Last month, Christina's dad came home and found her smooching with Martin Peplow from Year 9, when she should have been babysitting her 7 little sisters. Mr. Kowalski threw Martin Peplow out of the house. He landed in a rose bush, terrible scratches and green fly. "Seriously?" Carter marvels. Mr. McGrath looms up, and I try to look busy, setting out clean cups and saucers on a new tray. "Ah, Carter, good to see you helping out at this kind of function," Mr. McGrath beams. "Not like those young thugs out there with the hockey sticks. Now, Mrs. Yates was just saying she'd love a nice hot cup of tea. Perhaps you'd take one over to her." He lifts the loaded tray and hands it to Carter, nodding encouragement. Needless to say, he hasn't spotted the rollerblades. Carter glides off across the polished floor, the tea tray balanced on one hand. He makes amazingly good progress, to start with at least, but disaster is inevitable. Suddenly, he gets tangled up with the end of Gran's green scarf and falls headlong into the crowd, showering everyone with tea and flapjacks.